I praise Allah Almighty and I send prayers and blessings upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his noble family, righteous companions, and all those that follow them with right guidance until the day of judgment. Ameen. Please take out your cell phones. You look surprised. We're going to take all your cell phones and give them to charity. Take out your cell phones, please. I'm not kidding. Take your cell phones out. I know you have a cell phone. Every single person on the planet almost now has a cell phone. You know, even the... Brother, you don't have one? Oh, subhanallah. How old are you? 14. You're too young. Next year I'll tell your father to get you a cell phone. Got your cell phones out? Yeah. Okay. Please go to this link. Can you read my writing here? Please go to this link. For the sisters, maybe if it's not clear, www.surveymonkey.com/r/ this is a /. Everybody go to the site, please. I'm not kidding. Every single person with their cell phone.
Everybody doesn't have internet here.
Go to the... No, just put your... activate your internet, no? Everyone has internet.
No, not really.
Right? Most people, I think. Okay. If you don't have, khair inshallah. /r/JR 3X 7WZ. The masjid doesn't happen to have internet, does it, brothers? Wi-Fi? No? Did you arrive? You got it? Okay. You see the survey? You see it. You see the form. All right. Now, once everyone has it, before you begin, once everyone has it on their phone, please just...
Is it an X or times? It's X, right?
This one? Yeah, X.
X.
JR 3X 7WZ. Okay? Who doesn't have it yet? Raise your hand.
Internet?
Who did not reach it yet? Yes, ma'am. Oh, may Allah bless you. Okay. So, and this is, the range is good? Anyone can use it? How do they connect now? Yeah, please. So the brother, mashallah, has volunteered to give you internet. May Allah bless him. This was not planned. Just came and volunteered.
How can you judge religion?
What's that? Just wait. Don't start yet, sister. Please. No, you have to give me an idea, of course. This is for people who don't have internet, okay? How many people, how many people do not have did not get the form yet? Everyone has it except a few? Sister? Okay. Do you have internet? Password. So the connection is Viva 46LT. Do you see it?
Yes.
And then the password is Viva in capital. Viva in capital. 42991. Okay? Everyone ready? Everyone ready? Viva capital letters 42991. Okay. I think everyone has it.
Okay, got it.
Okay. People are still trying. Just tell me when you're ready. Including the organizers also, yes, please also connect. Yeah. Ready? Almost. I'm just gonna explain really quick. The first few questions, I believe, are self-explanatory. The sister was saying, how religious? This is not the time for modesty, brothers and sisters. This is not to say, no, I'm not religious, may Allah forgive me. No, this is your best attempt to characterize yourself in terms of religiosity, okay? Be as honest as possible, otherwise the survey will be useless. Please be honest, okay, and give direct answers, all right? If you are considered a very religious person, alhamdulillah, that doesn't mean you're going to Jannah. You're not saying I'm going to Jannah if you say I'm very religious. It means that for all practical purposes, based on your environment, based on your level of implementation of Islam, you're considered a very religious person, right? Okay, I think that's fairly easy. Number 5, look at number 5. Look at number 5, please. And the more people participate in this, the more it will be of use, inshallah, to me. Number 5, so during a crisis, which of the following is most required? All right? So you're going to rank them in order of importance. Which one you feel is most important? If you feel it is the most important one, then put it as a 1, not as a 5. If it is the most important thing to have in the time of a crisis, put 1. And then gradually do the rest. Okay? So 5 is the least important and 1 is the most important. Yes, sister?
Can we rank more than 1 as
No.
1? So it needs to be 1?
Yes, 1, that will be the only one. Yes, exactly. Okay, so that's for number 5. If you feel there's another one that should be mentioned, you can put other. Okay? Number 6. You see that there are a bunch of squares. So the difference between the squares and the circles before is that the squares you can put multiple options. So when stressed, you don't have to pick 1. Pick as many as apply to you. Okay? Not only 1. And again, if you feel there's another one that's not mentioned in the list, you can put other and specify what it is. Alright? So the squares mean you can choose more than one option. Okay? 7 is self-explanatory, I believe. 8, What's a serious life crisis? Death is definitely a tragedy. But as it is something everyone experiences, it may not be considered a serious life crisis. Someone died, alhamdulillah, you went through a difficult time, but you got through it, and everyone does. Unless it affected you so badly that it was on a different scale. Then that would be also characterized as a serious life crisis. So this is with regards to how to answer number 8. Have you ever experienced a serious life crisis? Something that affected you not for a day or two, but maybe several months or a year or more. Okay? And that could be obviously in different contexts, right? Any question on number 8? It's clear? Number 9 I think should be clear as well. Again, multiple options, because sometimes one crisis you may describe it differently. Does it have to do with health, or is it a personal family crisis? Does it have to do with religion or deen? Is that question clear as well? And that's if you answered in the affirmative in number 8. So if you said in number 8, yes, I experienced a serious life crisis, then you will tell me in number 9 what kind. But if you said no in 8, then you wouldn't have to answer number 9. Clear?
Can we put, if you're not practicing the deen, that could be in the affirmative the first time, and the deen could be the second option.
Again, I don't follow you.
If we were not practicing,
Before.
would that be a crisis? And we categorize that as a crisis?
You could, and that would be under religious deen. Sure. Sure. Okay, how long did the calamity last? Self-explanatory. Any questions? Are you done with the survey or not yet? Finished?
Yeah.
MashaAllah, that was quick. Anybody still doing the survey? Just tell me once you're done, inshallah. Okay, mashallah. Alrighty. You answered honestly? Right. So, just to give us an idea of what's happening here. About 50% of our audience is between 35 and 50. Okay? Just better, just to give us a better idea of what we're talking about. And there's an equal percentage of those between 20 and 35 and those that are over 50. MashaAllah. طيب. Actually, not everyone participated. Wait a second. I only have 30 responses. And we have how many people, brother? Like, I would say about 100.
Press done.
What's that? Did you guys press done once you finished? You pressed done?
You have to get a message back. A
message is coming, yeah.
That actually sent.
I see.
You get a message back saying congratulations.
Until now, I only have 30 responses. SubhanAllah. I'm almost sure every single one of you has a cell phone. If you don't, the community will buy you one. Right, brother? Brother Siraj? طيب. We have more males than females, no problem. Most are happily married or married.
Yeah, thank you.
Nothing about happily. Okay. Alhamdulillah, everyone is fairly religious, somewhat religious, very religious. We have some modest people, but there's not many people who are very religious. Okay. Now, if we did this one properly, oh, another disclaimer. There are no right answers here, brothers and sisters. This is not a quiz. This is just to get an idea where we are, how we think, how we would deal with these situations. So there's no right answer. You want to get the right answer. So you don't have to say that the first thing and most important thing in a calamity is faith. But, mashallah, 86.21% said that the first and most important thing in a calamity is faith. Okay? Alrighty. And that was the biggest consensus there. Alright? Number 2, the highest percentage, okay, this is faith. Alhamdulillah. I mean, faith, of course, is the bedrock of patience during a calamity. So, number 2 was wisdom. Okay? And that was 60.87%. All right? Said that the next most important thing is wisdom. What does wisdom mean? What's wisdom to you in the context of a calamity?
How to come out of the calamity.
What's that?
How to come out of the calamity.
How to come out might be
Collecting knowledge. How to apply knowledge.
how to apply knowledge to get out of the calamity.
Sheikh, wisdom is hikmah. Hikmah is putting the right thing.
Barakallah feek. This is the textbook definition of wisdom, of hikmah. Putting things in the right place. Different situations sometimes require different responses, solutions, approaches, right? That's wisdom. Okay? So wisdom here may not necessarily mean how to get out of the problem. Wisdom may mean how to deal with it. Do I deal with it in this way or that way? Should I use this approach or that approach? That type of thing. But either way, that got many votes. Number 3, the highest percentage, 55% was strength. Of course, strength is very important. If you're not strong enough to weather the storm, you're going to have problems. Strength here also means patience, right? To be patient enough to withstand it. Number 4, the highest percentage was 40.91%. And that was flexibility. What's flexibility in the context of a crisis?
Willing to compromise.
What's that?
Willing to compromise.
Willingness to compromise.
Seeing not only one solution.
Seeing more than one solution. Thinking out of the box. Being flexible.
Not letting it hamper the other aspects of your life.
Okay. Not affecting other aspects of your life. Right.
Willing to change track.
Yeah, you might have to change the way you think. Oh, you're going to change. This is the way I've been doing things for 30 years. Well, yeah, but if it's not working, then maybe we have to try something new, right? What else?
Course correction.
Course correction. So I've been going on this path. I thought it's proper, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe there's something I need to change. طيب. And number 5, the highest percentage was 47. 40 or about 48%, and that was health.
always strikes me. Why this always comes last? I've tried this now several times.
Because if you're not in the right mindset, no matter what help you get, they're not going to be able to change you. You'll be rock hard in your conviction, or if it's hopeless,
I
it's
mean,
useless.
once you're in the calamity, don't you want to seek assistance?
Not everybody.
You want to depend on yourself?
No, but if you're not flexible, if you're not strong, if, no matter how much help you get,
Okay.
they can do whatever they can in their own might, but you've got to do your own part.
Maybe they'll help you to be strong.
They can, but sometimes.
Sometimes we don't ask for help. This is one of the main things. You share our thoughts with somebody and come say.
You know, I don't want to, yeah, that's a very good point. I don't know if I want to make, you know, like an earth-shattering conclusion based on this, but let's put it this way. It is quite common in, let's say, Arab and Muslim societies to possibly want to, you know, solve things on their own, within their own circle, without, that's not always,
Good thing.
yeah, it's not always a good thing. You can't always keep something inside. Sometimes you need to seek assistance, you need to seek help.
Individual perception.
Yani the Prophet ﷺ, one day he tells the Sahaba, come, let's all go together and see so and so. Why? To help him solve his debt. Who does this nowadays? Come brothers, there's a brother we know, and he has a major, let's all go and see if we can help him. Subhanallah, only the Prophet ﷺ, right? So, sometimes people need help. And because a Muslim, in general, has this izzat nafs, they have a certain dignity, right? So maybe they feel it's wrong to seek assistance, to seek help, okay? This is just on an unofficial level. On an unofficial level. If you talk about seeking official help, the percentage will be even lower. Even though nowadays, the idea is starting to get some traction, that, you know, going for some kind of counseling with a professional, a Muslim professional, you know, that type of thing. Yes?
You only asked us to scale those 5.
Right.
We didn't throw out the help, but you were saying which one
Absolutely.
comes first.
I'm
So,
just saying
yeah.
that the highest percentage put help last. That's all.
Right.
I agree
But
with you.
if we didn't throw it out, it was just a matter of from the
No,
five,
it's just ranking.
Yeah,
It's important,
ranking.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's funny how
It's last.
everything else, it's all about the individual first, and help is all the way last. Possibly in a different culture, in a different, setting, people may say the first thing to do is to get help. I don't know. I agree with you. This is all very important. What the sister said in the very beginning, which is, if you don't have all of these in the first place, get all the help you want, and it won't benefit. That's true. But is this pointing to something? This is what I'm wondering.
Sometimes
Yes, brother.
individual perception, because some people like to like in a state of shock. First of all, they want to get over it, so they want to be in peace and calm with the harmony with their soul and mind. So first, and then when they slowly get over, then they start asking external help.
That's true also, but I'm not talking about in the short term. You know,
Okay.
the calamity has happened and it's been months. You
So
know,
that's why it takes last, probably. Individual perceptions.
maybe yes, brother.
Maybe once there is a calamity, maybe all these 4 things, maybe wisdom, strength, flexibility could not work out. That's why maybe...
Finally, help is the last resort. But that's why I'm saying, sometimes, maybe in the beginning, you save yourself a lot of the trouble. Maybe you went to a sheikh, a scholar, a knowledgeable brother or sister. This is what happened. Maybe you save yourself 6 months of running around not knowing what to do, and the answer is with
Here the
somebody
workshops.
else.
Here the workshops might help.
The workshop?
Yeah.
Ya Rab, I should put the workshop, attend one of the workshops. Yes, brother. Right.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, I think it has to do with the way we are as Muslims. That, help is kind of like a last resort, okay? Depend on Allah, have faith in Allah, that type of thing. I think that might be affecting possibly the answer. Yes?
Sometimes actually, if we put help first, the wisdom and the strength can come through the help.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes the help can bring about some of that, especially maybe the wisdom.
The wisdom.
I don't have that much experience. You go to somebody and he tells you, oh yeah, this is something we were dealing with just a few months ago, and they give you their experience. Anything else? Okay,
We can work together as a package.
so this is number 5.
It's equally linked.
When stressed, I usually, the highest is pray. MashaAllah, you are all ubbad. You are all pious worshippers. You're giving me the right answer or the real answer. Huh? I want to know.
Pray could be dua.
That would be under, yeah.
Prayer,
Here I put
right?
pray. I didn't put anything else.
Could be
This is just to compare prayer and other things. Dhikr and dua would come under prayer here, right? So, pray got the highest percentage, mashallah, 73.33% would go first to their Lord to pray,
Because even saying Ya Allah
to
is a dua.
seek solace in your dua, in your dhikr, right? All right.
Say Ya Allah.
So prayer. Number 2 is talk to a loved one. Okay, so that's basically seeking help, right? 53.33%. Okay, talk to a loved one. Next highest is sleep. Oh, that's a good one. That's a big one, huh? just forget about your problems and go to sleep. Interestingly,
Maybe depression.
it's some people are like that. I happen to be one of them. If it's something that is just so overwhelming, it's just like the best thing is to sleep. Some people cannot sleep because they cannot stop thinking about it. Right? 47%. Okay. The next one is eat. Alhamdulillah. That's a good one. All right. Alhamdulillah. Kulu min tayyibati ma razaqnakum.
Sometimes binge eating is
Mind you, it can affect obesity. So be
binge eating is
Binge eating,
associated
yeah,
with this, depression,
Yep.
tension, stress.
Correct. All right. And then, oh wait, sorry. This is because there's no decimal, so I didn't see it. There's a higher one. I told you, you're all pious worshippers, mashallah. 40% here, before eating. There's a 40%, and it is listening to religious talks. Hey. Listening to religious talks. MashaAllah. So you will. And then the other ones are a little bit lower. Watch TV, internet, 13%. Same with other, but I don't think, did you specify the ones who said other?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Very good. You don't mind me mentioning because it's anonymous. I don't have any names. Just sit down, work, cry, discuss the problem with friends, cry as much as I can to feel lighter. Make dua, recite Surah Al-Baqarah, educate myself on ways to handle the matter, make dua, make adhkar. I would consider that under prayer. Okay.
The other one that is quite high was 20%. Call a friend. So that's seeking help also, kind of like talk to a loved one. Listening to religious talks, something that would uplift you, basically. Something like that. Okay. Or attend, maybe. All right. So there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. The overwhelming majority said yes, but there's some no's also. Have you ever experienced a life crisis? This is where the flipping would have helped, brother. Then I don't have to get on my knees. Yes, absolutely, 56. Yes, absolutely. So that's more than half. Saying yes, I've experienced a serious life crisis. Yes, kind of. The next one, 33%. Okay. Not sure, 6.67%, very low. Not really, 3.33%. So between yes, kind of, and yes, absolutely, we have about 90%. So we can safely say that it is across the board, right? So if someone tells you no, Muslims never experience life crises, you can tell them otherwise. What kind was it? The majority, the highest, is personal or family. Okay? Personal, family. 70, I'm going to start rounding, 76%. Financial, 38%. Health, 35%. Religious or deen, 21%. Other, 17%. Other. I'm not able to write that well because of the wood. Other, very few on security. Other. Can I mention the others? Yes or no? Maybe so. Maybe I'll leave some out. Some of it is health. Children being away from the deen, right? Loss of a loved one, profession, having to do with work, that might be under financial. Death of a family member, that could become a serious crisis. Okay. Lastly, how long did it last? Still going on. What's the percentage? Still going on, 45%. Quite high. Several months or many years, 17%. 21% say 1 to 2 years. 21%. So a lot of people are still living these crises. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy.
Almost
inshallah,
time, Maghrib, Adhan.
to ease your affairs and all of the affairs of the Muslims, inshallah.